Okay, you'll notice with the work area now that I actually have like a fabric colour at the back. I scanned in a piece of my calico because I tend to do most of my testing on calico. Now if you want to have that same effect that I've got, then all you need to go to is View and View Preferences and click on your canvas setting. Sometimes it will take a while to open. And then you'll see that I've actually scanned in a piece of calico and it's just been saved as calico bitmap, and I've saved it in the background folder within my generations folder. Then I just have show canvas selected, and I haven't got any grid on there. If I want a grid of lines, I can have that by just selecting. So I'll just select lines. Now the colour of my lines are blue and they're spaced every 5 millimeters. So I just click OK. Now you see that we've got the calico and we've actually got squares behind it. Now I've opened a piece of clip art, which is my St. Patrick's hat. I just left it as the size of the clip art that it was, and I'm just going to remove this background and hit my delete key by holding down my control key. I'm just going to generate, and I'm just going to close down that image. Now just to auto digitize that, that's how it would look. It is acceptable like that. It's up to you whether you want to go further with it. I'm just going to show you a couple of things, so I'll turn that off. First of all, I'm going to change the colour of the band, and I'm going to change it to a green colour, and I'm also going to change the centre of the buckle to a green colour, the same colour. I'm going to click on the buckle itself and change it to a gold colour. I'm going to select the top of the hat and change it to green. A lighter green would be better than the darker green. And I'm going to change the rim to the same colour green. Now as it stands now, we have the two greens either side of the buckle colour. So first of all I'm going to sew the band, and then I'm going to sew the inside the buckle. I'm going to move that by clicking on it and move to bottom and generate. Now we can have a look again in the 3D view. It looks very bland, so I'm going to change the top of that to a complex fill. I'm going to hit my space bar, go to complex, select a pattern, and I might just select my pattern 9 and click OK and apply. And OK again. Right, we've already added now a bit of different patterns to the top of the hat. I'll just turn that off again. I want the buckle and the actual band of the hat to sew in a complex fill, and again I'm just going to select one of my patterned fills. This time I might change to a zigzaggy type pattern, and I can leave the bottom of that hat plain the way it is. The buckle I'm going to sew as a satin and generate. All I need to do now is just check some of my in and out points. The band can start and end there, that's fine. So can that centre. I might just change the direction of that just a fraction. And I might go back and change the band direction. Click OK. Now the brim I'll have sewing down. The hat itself is fine and the buckle's fine. So if we 3D view, we have the hat, very quick to do. I hope you enjoyed that very fast lesson.